That
He
probably
said,
changed my mind.
Well, because the reason.
I think he was one of the ones that said you need to save 6 months
No,
of your
no,
salary.
it wasn't 6.
Oh,
It was
wow.
3 because we were talking about how the age-old thing, if you're supposed to save 3 months of your salary to
Remember
purchase
that.
a ring, and then me and Kevin was like, "You're bugging," and Darnell was like, "Of course," and I was like, "You're bugging."
Aaron, did you save 3 months of your salary?
Don't ask no dumb questions like that on here. Let's not.
Is that a yes or no?
Let's not ask no. No, I did
I
not.
think it's a no.
I think.
Welcome to the Lamb.
The usual.
I feel like it would sound nice if we all said it at the same time. That's for real.
I'm sure
I
you do.
wouldn't.
Welcome to the live pat.
Welcome to the who?
Welcome to the lab podcast. Podcast typically with 4 friends, but today once again we have a special guest. I'm Aaron.
Camille.
And I'm
Precious.
not.
I'm George Washington Carver.
I swear the pauses between people introducing themselves on this Zoom.
Because I usually
so
go last,
awkward.
so that's just where I wait for. But I just went during the pause that time.
It's
That's
so
true.
awkward. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it.
Hey,
With
Precious, did you introduce yourself?
she did. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her and Matt did at the same time.
Oh, I just heard her name. We're going ahead and jump right into our hot topics with the first hot topic. Surprise! A lot of these hot topics are Corona related, unfortunately, because that's all.
Coronavirus.
Everybody's stuck at home, not much going on.
Darnell shared this with us that apparently Liberty University tried to reopen recently.
Yes. So the Liberty University's president, Jerry Falwell Jr., who is also a known Trump ally, recently tried to reopen the school and had about 1,500 students on the campus. The town didn't know. Lynchburg didn't know. They were upset about it. And it's kind of split the university community in half. I think some supporting what Jerry Falwell did because, again, it's, trying to do what President Trump said and having everything open by Easter. But then there's others who are, of course, concerned about health safety. And so it's just crazy. The unofficial motto of Liberty University is politically incorrect since 1971. So obviously they're a little bit antiquated in their ideals and doctrines and things of that nature.
I'll tell you one thing.
Well,
I was never going to any school located in any town called Lynchburg.
There's a lot of black people down there.
Virginia
hanging
has a
from
stay
trees.
at home.
I can't speak. I took me and 2 other friends down there to visit.
Yes, you
for
did.
Bad
overnight
people.
trip.
When this guy in high school, I was like, "Oh, Liberty University is a Christian school. This sounds cool." And then I realized the name of the town. I said, "Crossed off my list. I ain't going nowhere called Lynchburg, Virginia."
Well, Virginia has a stay-at-home thing for all the way to June.
Exactly.
Well,
like you
So
said,
I don't quite know how Liberty can do that.
So
like you said, they're trying to focus on being health conscious. Like if you're really focused on being health conscious and stopping the spreading, wouldn't you tell everybody to not come to school, social distance, quarantine, everything like that?
Well, that's what I'm saying is that Virginia,
I'm
the state,
agreeing with you. Yeah,
has that whole thing till June.
Exactly.
So
they're pretty much
again,
going against what they're saying.
To give insight to this, I think that what some evangelicals are doing, they're trying to take the president's lead, and they heard him say, I want things opened by Easter. And so that's why we have people like the pastor down in Florida who opened up his congregation, his mega church, and had over 500 members down there. You have Liberty University opening up, and, there's a couple of other pastors who are talking about walk by faith and not by sight. And they're risking their membership, they're risking public health in the name of somebody saying that they want churches opened and things to be, back to business as usual.
You can pray at home.
I'm just saying that they're going against the state and the president.
Well, I mean, the president contradicted himself. So because at first he said, "I want things open by Easter,"
Right, I was going to say,
and
typical.
then he came back and was like, "Okay, I guess we can't open by Easter. Things are going to have to stay shut down." And
I mean,
they're taking his first fruit.
Have your Easter Sundays and like your sunrise services and your prayers, like have it all at home. Get on Zoom just like we're doing, you know? Like you can still have it all together. You can still read your Bible at home. It still works. The same words are still in there, I promise, unless you tore some pages out. Like, you get the problem.
But there's an ideology going on in Trump's camp. Again, not to get too political, but there are people who have said that they're willing to risk their lives to venture out and do things so that the economy can still jumpstart and that things can get back to business as usual. And so that's, there's a danger in that.
Absolutely.
Well, people are crazy. And you know what else is crazy? These dumb social media challenges that are getting on my nerves down these timelines. If I see another family doing this offbeat, somebody else doing something like this offbeat, if I hear another,
I need to watch the original of that.
Like,
one because
if I see another thing, another thing, I'm about to just start
blocking.
I
should have my family do it.
Yeah. No, you should not have your family do it.
Yes, do it, Precious. I would watch that show and everything
as well.
No, I think there's that, and then on Facebook you have like the questions. People are like the challenges on Facebook, like those questions, like
the copy and paste. Girl,
you
did one.
Yeah. I was about to say,
you did one.
You did them.
But I'm saying
pot, kettle, pot.
Where I think it's all coming from is a lot of people are bored right now, so like they're looking for any type of fun.
Bro,
I don't normally do it.
Netflix,
everybody's doing
you got Hulu, you got Disney Plus, you got YouTube. Find something else. Stay off my timeline. Find something to watch.
I mean,
I'm watching
also, in the same vein of these challenges, if you go on live and there's only one person, I posted this on my story, but if you go on live and there's one person in your live, get off live.
Right.
So,
everybody don't need to be on live.
Let me say
I've seen a lot of people on live doing nothing lately.
I like joining other people on live. I've never done my own.
Let me say this. Anytime I've been on live recently, I've never had less than, like, let's say 5 people. But also,
you can get off live too. Y'all can do a group FaceTime. That's not enough. Get off live.
Just a funny story. I was on live of a preacher, and he was just joking around talking about stuff, and somebody was like, "You need to be more serious. This is too funny." Blah 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 blah. And I guess the user's name was something Stallion, and so he's like, "You're trying to be Meg the Stallion, and you're really Mr. Ed."
Mm-hmm. I saw that. Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Speaking of Meg the Stallion, is the Savage Challenge canceled, Aaron?
Yes! I didn't think it was a challenge that was. Yes, all of them.
Come on.
All of them. Every challenge is done.
Sorry. Which one was that?
People dancing to her song.
Who?
Meg's new song, Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Kmart
did
it.
A whole.
Who else? A lot of people did it.
I think my friend did that. Was that the one Ray did? Aaron, did you see it?
Yes, that is the one Ray did.
She did good though.
Honey, it's not a matter of people doing good or bad. It's a matter of 1,000 bajillion trillion people are doing it. You can't even timeline every day without seeing a challenge. And it be challenges that don't make no sense. The Until Tomorrow challenge, didn't understand it. Stupid.
Oh, I hated that.
Made no sense.
If you like it, if you like somebody's challenge, you have to post like an embarrassing picture.
Also, stop tagging me in challenges. I've been tagged in a couple challenges. Don't tag me in them because I'm not participating. Darnell, you tagged me in some army challenge the other day.
It was a scripture challenge.
And I saw it and I kept it pushing. I'm not participating. I'm putting my foot down. Don't tag me in nothing.
The scripture, shine your light, Aaron. And I made a challenge too.
What was your challenge?
It was the falsetto.
You didn't make a challenge. I ain't seen nobody do it with you. You was just making
noise.
That falsetto.
You was just making noise on your phone.
Weak.
I would like to see you try falsetto, Camille.
I stay in my lane.
Exactly. Stay in your lane. Stop talking about mine. All right.
First of all, you need to stay in your lane.
I am in my lane.
You're not, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I am. But I am.
Okay.
Yikes.
Let's keep it moving. Move on to the next subject.
Moving right along. since we're all still in quarantine, I'll say I'm not doing anything new. I'm doing the same thing I did last week. But did anybody do anything different?
I'm watching Manifest.
So, and then also I'm watching.
It's a show.
Oh.
About
I thought it was because it confused me because B. Simone just dropped a book called Manifest. So I was that.
Oh.
Oh, man.
No. No, it's a really good show.
And then she posted a picture of the baby. That was funny. But yeah, I'm doing most of the same. I don't remember when I started watching Game of Thrones. This is my first time watching it all the way through, like from season 1 to the end.
Oh yeah, where are you at now? Because last week I saw you was already on like episode 5 in a day. So
yeah, so right now, I'm in the middle of season 5 right now.
Jesus.
I watch it while I'm at work. I work 8 to 5.
That's impressive.
I'm powering through. Yeah, so I'm in the middle of that, and also I've been cooking a lot more. I'm getting better. I'm turning into a real chef in these streets.
That's one thing that I need to start doing, that I told myself I was going to start doing while I was on, but I haven't done anything new.
You know what I'm doing? I got like one of those subscription boxes, so like it sends you all
like
the
a
ingredients.
HelloFresh.
It sends you I got Blue Apron, so it sends you the ingredients, sends you the instructions. And honestly, I'd be taking longer than it says it's supposed to take, but
Blue Apron, go ahead and send that sponsorship check.
They're coming out good.
Right. But that's good because you learn like recipes and then you could just recreate them again later.
Yeah, and like if they send you like, I'll show you I have them right here. Like
they send you the cards.
Yeah, the little recipe cards look like this.
Yeah.
So you can keep them like in case you want to go to the store and get like the ingredients. It's really cool.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, yeah, I've been working on my chefing skills.
Gotcha. Okay. Y'all, I started Tiger King.
Oh gosh.
I tell you, this is the wildest stuff you'll ever see. I'm only on episode 3. I just finished episode 3, about to start episode 4 probably later tonight.
I thought you said you were stopping one.
Listen, I did. Listen, I'll be honest. I watched episode 1 and then I started episode 2 and I was like, this ain't make no sense. This is stupid. And so I stopped. And then I watched one of Kevin on Stage's podcasts and they was talking about it. And the stuff that they were saying was happening in the show, I was like, wait a minute. Who? What? It just got wild. So right when I stopped on episode 2 is when things just jumped a cliff.
That's exactly what my timeline was saying. Like the beginning was kind of like
the wildest things in the world happen in this, and these are people's lives. Like these are the wildest lives you would ever think is possible. And then take it to the times 10 that.
Wait, what's the lady's name again?
Carol.
Oh yeah.
I saw a dress like Carol challenge.
Oh, Carol.
That's her name. You pretty much said if I did do it, I would do it like this. But I can't believe that Joey Exotic. First of all, these are all the most hickish looking people that you could possibly see in your life. They look like they came straight out of the swamp and the bayou.
Who?
And
Joe Exotic, the guy that is named after.
Oh, the people in the
yeah.
Joey.
Yeah.
My thing is Joey Exotic. Somebody said that he's the bizarre version of Steve Irwin. But I couldn't believe that he was in a throuple with 2 other men. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know how obsessed he is with that. He loves throuples.
The documentary, I know, Camille. I was about to say, of all the things, it's a whole lot that goes on in this documentary. And of all the things, he wants to talk about that.
Of course.
I was just like,
and Bay, it got nothing to do with tigers, but they cover this man's whole life in this
they did.
documentary. Like everything. It's completely
interviewed both of his husbands and just got into the one lady that lost her arm.
Oh, well, don't spell it. Everything. My goodness.
He's touching the surface, but we're gonna move right along. Moving right along into our first, I guess we'll say, discussion topic real quick. Precious actually brought this up. And I guess it's a 2-part question. One, when is it appropriate? Do you think it's a thing you should or shouldn't do, or your opinion on it, of wearing, for women wearing their bonnets in front of their, boyfriends, or, maybe boyfriends and do-rags, or not clean shaven, or just basically, when is it okay to show the real version of yourself to your significant other? Because that's what it really boils down to, the real you, not the you that's in public with the fresh nails and the fresh cut, the fresh fade, the you that's, in between paychecks, you ain't had time to get your stuff done. You ain't got time to get the fresh cut. and all of that?
I mean, I guess it depends on like the type of relationship you have to begin with.
That's what I think.
Like, you know, like I
Mhm.
feel like guys I've dated, there's some they wouldn't even make it that far. And there's people who I'm committed to where it's like, all right, like you
That
can
makes
see the real me. So
So you
Just
want to wait a
depends.
little bit. You got to wait it out a little bit.
Like, you know
Yeah,
how
you
they
gotta-
say when you know how you say like when you go on a first date, you might order like a salad or be like, oh, I'm not that hungry.
Yeah.
But then like once you're married and it's your whatever anniversary, you're like, I want the steak, I want the lobster, we share an appetizer.
Right.
Like, so the more comfortable you get, the more open you're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I think that first of all, I know what's going on behind the scenes because I come from a family full of alpha women, and so I know about the hair rollers. I
What
know
women?
about the cats.
I think you said alpha.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know about the cats. Everything. I know about. Listen, I've seen it all. So I am no stranger to it. If that's what I got on, I mean, I'll be a bit alarmed that you want to do that on the first date, you know, because you don't know me
I
like
mean,
that.
that depends on if you're going home with the person. If you
You don't know
whether
me
you
like
see the
that.
person in the bonnet.
But
Are you going home with that person?
First of all, no.
Okay, but then you wouldn't see it on the first date.
But I'm just saying, like, because some people they get comfortable, like they take off their shoes and stuff in public. Like, no, we're not doing all that. And I
Who
would be
does
alarmed.
that?
Period. Some people do it. But I think that
Go to a
I
CCS
don't know.
party.
I just
You see some stuff scarred.
yes, you do.
Same
Yes,
messy.
you do.
Me? Say that.
But off the same token, you know, we talked about relationships. What about doing like the same thing in like stores and like public places?
Look,
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
I just
true.
drove to Chick-fil-A with the do-rag was on. I just took it off. It's somewhere
mean-
out here, but I just took the do-rag off.
You were in the car.
This is true. I mean, most of the time I won't wear the do-rag in public, but if I'm in the car and I gotta run in the Wawa, I'm not taking the do-rag off to run in the Wawa real quick. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm running back into the car, and then
If you're at the
keeping
mall, like I've seen people at the mall wear like bonnets on with curlers underneath
Mhm.
or just scarves, all that. I've seen it all.
I mean, I feel like
I
it's kind
think
of
that it just depends on really, I mean, it honestly depends on the person. Some people just don't care.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel
And
like it's
honestly,
kinda,
I have
For
respect
sure.
for that. If you
yeah,
don't care, I don't
I
care.
don't
things to
care.
say.
Exactly.
One,
No.
yeah, pretty much what you guys said. It's kind of off the same topic of what we were saying with like the body positivity thing. If it's not bothering me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to say anything. At the same time, if I want to wear my do-rag or like if you want to wear your bonnet in public, what you have on your head or I have on my head is none of each other's business. So like, let's just move on.
Yeah.
Let
I
me
think
say
too.
9 out of 10, I'm never gonna see you again. You're never gonna see me again. So
Let me say this: unless you're in college and there's wave check Wednesdays, there ain't no need to be wearing a
Wave
do-rag in
check
public.
Wednesdays.
After
challenge.
you reach a certain age, I think that when you walk out the door, you should be presentable. And you wearing your bonnet to CVS and to your child's school, that's not it. You wearing a do-rag, what's going on? You know, just
Gotta keep them spinning, bro.
I think that it's
either wear a
so.
hat or call it a day.
I think, well, for Aaron and I at least, well, we were friends, so he see my bonnet before we even started dating. However,
That is true.
I will say, if something was to happen and I started, I was dating somebody else,
What you trying to say?
shut up, Aaron. I'm just saying, I would have to really think about the type of person I was dating, because I know some guys that if I was dating them, I would kind of be like, you're probably not going to see me in my bonnet for a long time. You know?
I feel like that's trash, personally, but that's just me.
It probably is. That goes.
Then
to
you feel
show
like you can't be yourself. Like if I can't show you the full me around you, then you don't want me. Then
You're right.
If I'm going out,
well, not in public. I'm just
not in public.
Like,
She talking about some you like being around your significant other, just chilling.
Yeah,
right.
If I was dating
Okay,
Darnell, and I know Darnell is like a little particular, I might be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to hold off on this.
Like
However,
if
I
he's
was
gonna
dating
say something, like if he's judgmental.
right. But if I'm like, I'm dating that, I know he doesn't really care. He grew up with like. No, I'm just saying. I'm just
We're
giving
talking
like
hypothetical.
Yeah, I'm talking hypotheticals. I'm like, oh, Matt has a sister or whatever. He's probably seen it. I'm gonna like not even care. So I think it also depends on who the person is, like your audience. Like
I think it's very situational. It's very situational.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I will also say that I'm not ashamed to walk in the store. You know, sometimes you going out or something, and you're like, I gotta get my hair right so I can be looking fly later. Yeah, and in college, guys.
Babe, y'all should just look. Hello.
I remember.
Y'all.
I remember.
Ciao.
That's cool, ciao. Ooh, after gym class, woo!
Yikes.
A bonnet is for bed. A do-rag is for bed. Keep that in your bedroom in your house.
It's also for prep. It's for prep.
It is for prep. I'll tell you this. If I know I'm going somewhere, I'm leaving the do-rag the whole time in transit because the waves got to be fresh when I arrive to my destination.
I agree with that. But if you're
if I got to stop at Wawa or a CVS or a Rite Aid on the way to the destination, the do-rag staying on because that ain't my final destination.
Right.
At least put a hood over it, because I've done. Okay.
No, now you think I'm a thug. I got a do-rag and a hood. Now you racist and judging me. It's too much.
Now you're just gonna get pulled over.
I have been in public before.
Now you trying to have me catching strays in my back
with the do-rag on. But here's the thing: I put a
sanitizer break.
I put a hat over it. What you sanitizer from? You in the house by yourself.
Hey, you can never wash your hands and sanitize too much.
Yeah, it's good to do it regularly.
But moving right along, Camille brought this up. Well, a couple people brought this up.
The ring didn't mean a thing.
Rings. Does size matter?
No.
I think if you can afford it.
But you know, you know what's funny? Real quick.
It's really not a matter of size now.
Darnell, I came across a video that me, you, and Kevin did like literally 5 years ago on this exact same topic.
I remember that video.
And I was cracking up. Sorry, Matt, continue.
Well, what did I say?
Yeah, I want to know what Darnell said too.
I think he was one of the ones that said you need to save 6 months. No,
it wasn't 6. It was 3 because we were talking about how the age-old thing, if you're supposed to save 3 months of your salary to purchase a ring, and then me and Kevin was like, "You're bugging," and Darnell was like, of course. And I was like, you're bugging.
Aaron, did you save 3 months of your salary?
Don't ask no dumb question like that on here. Let's not.
Is that a yes or no?
Let's not ask no. No, I did not.
No.
I think
about more than anything, it's about the lifetime. Do I want to marry you? And then I think at some point, if you can't, even if you can't afford a big ring, I would rather have the marriage than like the ring.
Come honestly. On in
here.
I'm just saying, it's true. Like exactly.
That's true. Now you can upgrade later on. Like once you have once you're like established, you can always upgrade.
I think my answers are just skewed because I already have a ring. Ask me pre-ring. I don't know what I would say.
You want that salary saved up, precious. That's what you're saying.
What'd you say?
You want the salary saved up.
Ask her pre-Aaron. That's what the real answer should be.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that was ancient. That was years ago. So I don't even know what I was thinking then.
I just personally believe that diamonds are intrinsically worthless, and the way that diamonds are gathered are just it's a human rights travesty.
All I know is you need to what Aaron did right is he got me exactly what I wanted. So a girl can't complain if it's what she wants. So,
but I'm saying if it's not what I want, I'm saying I would be fine with it because at the end of the day, like if I get what I want later, then great.
I guess. But it was like, well, then why didn't you just get me what I want? You could get me what I wanted, but
if he can't afford it, can't afford it, then
a lot
she's talking about the shape. She's talking about the shape. You can get the precious same shape ranging from literally $500 to $50,000. That same shape. That's how you can range them like that. Crazy.
Right, but I'm talking about the ring.
Yeah, I'm saying what Precious wanted, her style that she likes, you can literally go in the store and buy that same style for $500 or that same style for like $50,000, and it's just
right.
But it's still technically what she wanted.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, question: does it have to be a diamond as the stone, or can
that's between you and your lady, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, it depends.
I feel like there's other jewels that are much more precious than a diamond.
That's between you and your lady, bro.
You gotta ask her what she wants.
If your woman wants a diamond, you can't be like, I want to get you an emerald. She can be like, but I want a diamond. But,
right.
And then you're going to say that dumb intrinsically worthless line, and she's going to look at you like...
Oh, yeah, Aaron tried it. He said, if I give you an engagement ring, what are you going to get me? I said, don't try this. We're not going there.
You're not going to buy his wedding band?
Oh, I am, but that's not what he said.
Listen, speaking of which, men's wedding bands are dumb cheap. Dumb cheap. Dumb cheap. Dumb cheap. Literally, the diamond quality and weight of the diamonds and carats of the gold can be the exact same as a woman's ring. Woman's ring gonna cost more. Men's ring gonna be like half the price.
Mm-hmm.
Quit crying.
Yep.
I have an example of like kind of what we're talking about. It's more about the shape and like everything like that. Kim Kardashian's ring is literally just a fat diamond, and I just think it looks tacky.
Yeah.
Like,
you know who's is really bad? Not Meek Mill's. Gucci Mane's wife. That thing is, oh my God, it's huge.
I don't know like this.
It just looks a mess. Like that's not cute.
Yeah.
I want something nice and tasteful. That's as long as it's tasteful, I'm all right with it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be gaudy. It doesn't have to be flashy. Just something nice and classic that will, that you could pass down from generation to generation.
Right.
Why? They're intrinsically worthless.
I wouldn't want to.
What do you want to pass it down for?
Pass it.
You said it was gonna be a diamond, precious.
It depends on who your fiance is.
It truly does.
It really does. I'm excited for Darnell to get married one day.
I feel like it does have to be a diamond, but you can put like other stones in it. But the main feature
if I get married,
the diamond.
If I get married,
because diamonds are forever, and your marriage is supposed to be forever. It's like a
right.
I hear you. Well, any final thoughts before you go ahead and close this out? We got 8 minutes left on this Zoom, people.
No.
Everybody stay safe. Everybody
stay black.
See you on the other side of this.
Stop going out to stores so much. Stay in your homes. Only come out when it's absolutely necessary. whether it's the grocery store or anything. You're not supposed to be going out like that. Because I'm seeing way too many people out there, and I'm like, people gonna get the corona, especially you old folks. If you got grandparents that have their license, you need to sit them down, take them license, and take their keys, because they going out to CVS buying box tear dye and fake jewelry.
All of Darnell's comments somehow trace back to CVS.
Right.
This man is gonna get fired for slander.
He did.
Right.
He did. Well, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. And we'll catch you in the next one. We out of here.
Peace.
Bye.